Welcome to the new era of JGN. I'm really sorry for being gone for so long. I haven't seen you for a long time. It appears like, it just appears like some sort of, it feels like we're in some sort of, like a weird looking, looks like we're in cursed world of horror movie. That's nothing personally like used to be dealing with. This time we renovated this room, and if you want to do, so I bought this studio back, and guys, if you want to join us in our show, so we have some join us in our show, but this time I didn't participating for this episode. So we got some good news. This time, I got a broadcasting job. So right now, besides in my original content videos, we're gonna do something special videos for you guys. We're gonna make watch Game Show Network Pitch Brief. So, I'm a huge fan of game shows and video games and everything. So, I'm a founder of original content station to JGN and the founder of Game Show Masterpiece. And I hope if GSN turns 30th anniversary, I will buy Game Show Network. Not really, that's just a Sony's idea.
Hello, my name is Sean Olson. I am the Vice President of Development for Game Show Network, and this is our brief.
This is a network overview. Let's check out right here, right now.
Now at Game Show Network, we want to be the premier destination for fun, family-friendly game shows. Now to do that, we are super serving our core audience with content and programming that they want, which is game shows that are engaging, entertaining, and informative, and most of all, that has play along. We know that our audience wants to play along at home.
So right now, it'd be because I do game shows that are engaging, entertaining, informative, and play along. I like playing along in that one before. Besides it is because I'm very informed about playing game shows. So right now, during the game shows, so you must play along with the game shows with my friends.
So really, we just want to be a bright spot in our audience's day. Just no anxiety, no controversy, just good times and fun games.
So then Sean is right. We have no complaints, no controversial comments, no anxiety, just having fun. And then remember to say is if you hate GSN, do not hate GSN ever again. Let's talk about our audience.
So who is the core audience? Well, the Game Show Network viewer is a bit older. They're predominantly female, and they live primarily in the South and the Midwest. And we know that they want to play a game. So we like to think that we're making game shows for our aunts, our moms, our sisters, who are living in the heartland of America, right? They welcome us into their home. They leave us on all day. We just become part of the furniture.
So, for my important sake, so we have mostly female for mostly girls and ladies and at least boys. Game show hostess is for mostly girls. Like Vanna White, is a very talented hostess of Wheel of Fortune. That's it became so popular.
At Game Show Network, we're trying to provide a simple, family-friendly environment with shows that have a timeless hook. So what does that look like? Well, we've created a mandate, a list of qualifiers that we know works for us. That includes being half-hour shows, so we're only doing 30-minute episodes, but really just has to be production friendly. So the ability to shoot 5 to 6 episodes in a day.
This program is going to be a little bit difficult. We have some 30-minute episodes, 30-minute shows, and we're going to do it production friendly. We're going to do 5 and 6 episodes a day. That's how we're going to make it. But we don't know we're going to have parents or anything like that. 5 or 6 episodes a day.
We're mainly focused on the traditional gaming space, which would be trivia, clue, word-based games, survey-based games. Again, I said this before, it needs to have play-along. That's very critical for us. We know that our audience wants to play a game.
So now let me tell you, when we're gonna make a game, we don't know we're gonna make it in my own version, my own game show of it right here on the Game Show Network. So you maybe so we're gonna say we have words like wordly, wordlay. Google Feud. That's owned by Google, by the way. And then it took a lot of work to do and to make episodes per show.
We're also looking at shows right now that appeal to the heartland of America, and also a new area for us is we're looking at shows that might offer an additional marketing component, something, or maybe a brand that comes with an additional marketing component. So that's really us in a nutshell. That's what's working for us.
So here's our sample clip.
So this is an example of a show that's done very well for us. This is America Says. If you watch, you'll see that it has a very simple and engaging game mechanic. Anybody can play along, can jump right in. It's very accessible for all ages. It's just really easy to play, really easy to watch. You can play along with the sound off or just the visuals. It's a lot of fun. Let's roll the clip.
Go.
So the question is, everyone knows about the best flavor in a box of chocolates is the blank one. Gosh. Cookies?
Caramel.
That's a caramel. Yeah, by the way.
Nougat.
Dark chocolate.
That's dark chocolate. Peanut butter. That's our good one.
Peanut butter.
Yes!
Hershey's.
Hazelnut. Coconut.
Milk?
Cherry. Mixed.
Milk?
Many. Milk.
That's, if it's incorrect, that's wrong. It was saying, that was a wrong answer.
Mint.
That's a mint.
Oh, they did it! 1,000 bonus points added to your score of 7 correct brings your score way up to 1,700 points.
Yeah, so that's a good one because it's a mint. Everybody can play along, and we have to be very good ones. So, ideas to avoid.
These are areas that we've come across in the past quite a bit, and it just doesn't work for our era or for our viewer. So the first is outward negativity. We really index hard on positivity, and we want the winners to be based on the merit of their own play rather than them cutting out the legs of somebody else or just a lot of negativity. That's just not who we are, and we don't identify with that. Next is no games that involve prejudgment, stereotypes. We've had a few game ideas where the game mechanic involves choosing somebody to answer the question for them, and really that just creates a lot of judgment, and we just want to be a judgment-free zone. The next is avoid high-anxiety, high-stress games, and a lot of that comes down to being a hero's journey games, like Millionaire. So most of our games are either team-based or it's contestants against each other. We haven't really explored hero's journey games because that's high stakes. We don't want to see anybody lose hundreds of $1,000s on a single question.
Yes. So the question is, we need a small money. Okay, we have anything to do. We're gonna make a finalization about the Game Show Network. Maybe we would do something a little bit nicer. You know, like negativity is just losing because it'll become a loser. It'll make me cry, or somebody else is crying. But we don't want to do that. We have high anxiety. We have a lot of nightmares going on because there's big stakes, and then it will lose millions and millions of dollars. And then mind the losers.
Again, we're just indexing on positivity and good times. All right, the next is we get a lot of staring at the screen games, and that would be like a word jumble, or maybe find the hidden picture. We envision our viewer watching the show in the background. They're making dinner, they're doing the laundry, whatever, and it's just they can jump in and out of the game as they choose, and we don't want to have to force them to really lean in. Also, no physical challenges. That just requires a lot of set pieces, a bigger set. Again, we're high volume. We would like to shoot 6 shows a day. Usually physical shows don't allow that kind of production. Also, we like to include contestants who look like our viewer, and that would be older contestants. So that doesn't translate well in a physical game environment.
He's right, because physical challenges is going to took a lot of process. I'm going to do Double Dare. You know, Double Dare will not be because Double Dare is off limits on Game Show Network. Not really, but let me tell you, physical challenges is not a good idea to do the Game Show Network.
Also, try to avoid social media or app-derived games. Our viewer is maybe on Facebook. And even though something's very successful in the app or social media world, that doesn't necessarily translate to the linear world. So it has to work on a linear program. And it doesn't matter if it has millions of viewers on social media.
We have to make it a notice, because new media and tech and it says we don't want to do that because we have to avoid the copyright claim by Game Show Network. We have to stop doing chain reaction with Dylan Lane, and we'll get copyrighted by YouTube on Game Show Network, get the copyright strike. That's how we're going to terminate the YouTube channel and the other social media accounts. Well, it could be bad. Well, it could be really bad. We don't know which one it is going to be. That could be definite, and it will make a fine up to $25,000, $250,000 fine.
Also, no games that are purely pop culture based. We like pop culture, but we like that to be part of a show.
And is it pure pop culture? It took a lot of work to do. It was like pop culture is like this is going to be like, and there are too many parodies of game shows. It took a lot of process about. This is an insane idea to make the entire episode of any game show we want. We have to make like this is going to be the hardest to make to tell you.
Not necessarily based on the entire show, because what's pop culture maybe to me is completely different than what's pop culture to maybe my grandma or my mother.
It is it, and then it's time to how to pitch the show.
So you're coming in to pitch. We generally prefer a one sheet or a deck, but I always say the best way to pitch a game show is to play the game. And we don't need a huge production, but just get a sense of what the gameplay is. What is the game mechanic? So if there's a way to play that, whether it's over a Zoom call or whether it's in a conference room, but just be able to play it. And if we like the nugget of the game, if we like the simple game mechanic, we then will make a development deal and we'll develop it out and we'll do conference room after conference room run through. And eventually we'll greenlight from a conference room run through. So just come in, let's play a version of the game, whatever it is, because we feel like that's the best way to get a sense of what the actual game is. And also you don't need talent attached. All right, there you go. You know all about Game Show Network now, right? We're all about joy, happiness, humor. We index hard on optimism, if you couldn't tell. We just want to be a fun, safe environment, your break from the outside world, all right? You got the tools. We look forward to your pitch, and thank you for having me. Take care.
Let me tell you, Game Show Network is becoming let me tell you, the Game Show Network is considered to be the longest running cable television network in the history of cable television. Well, unfortunately, the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on GSN version of Millionaire will not be used of anything. This is not possible. And that was unfortunate. And then right now, because the memory has now lost, you guys. So let me tell you, game show. I used to remember playing game show parody videos with Cat in a Hat when play Who Wants to Be a Basic in a Warm Seat, and trying to win $1 million basic instead of saying dollars. And I have to stop doing that. Like, we don't know. We're gonna be able to make a clip and drop it. And we're gonna win $1 million. And it would take a lot of process about that. So right now I am going to make the entire game show. I'm going to make the entire game show project. This is going to be Untitled Game Show title. It will be available really soon. I know it is meant to be good. Because remember, Arena has a lot of physical challenges. And at this time we have no physical. So right now we're gonna make my own version of Game Show Network title, and we're not doing any more of the physical challenges with the plushies. But I don't know. We're gonna make a physical challenge on a room, right in a room. Yeah, this is a very hard decision to make, but so you can play, and so we have 2 words: play the game and win prizes, or play and win. Play and win is a slogan of Game Show Masterpiece Television Network and Game Show Network. So you're really telling you guys because this is going to be the new season of the, and it's going to be new in an improved game show like you've never played it before. Switch, and you're going to switch it, and and you can switch it to last place to first place. And then we have a lot of people that are trying to talk about that, trying to make it in the entire game show. Oh, and I took a lot of work to make a game show. We're gonna make the revival of Starcade. It took a lot of work to do. Well, I guess we're out of time for today. So I just got a broadcasting job, and I'm gonna see you on Game Show Masterpiece Television Network, and the partnership of Game Show Network, and I really hope we'll see you all in the future videos on JGN, and that's how we're gonna talk about it. So I'll see you in the future. I'll see you real soon, and we'll see you very soon on JGN. Bye.